Peace, y'all. This the agitator. Prepare to be agitated. You know what? I just did something on critical race theory being exposed and
turn left onto Foothill Boulevard.
Transgenders versus the transsexuals. How the transsexuals identify as being men and the transgenders have an identity crisis. Now, I got on the critical race theory. It hit me. It hit me out of nowhere, y'all. Since they have critical race theory, we need critical ghetto theory. We need it to show and prove, like, Darshawn went to the job interview 8 minutes late. Darshawn pants is hanging off his butt. Darshawn is using all the improper grammatical. Well, let me say I said that wrong. He's making grammatical errors during the interview, which establishes the education level in your household. And I touched on that a little bit on the critical race theory exposed. So, critical ghetto-ness, or just critical ghettoism, or critical low class exposed. We need to expose the classism. See, no matter what type
of... In 1.9 miles, turn right onto Haven Avenue.
No matter what skin color you have, it's about the class. We're in a class culture. You know, this country is built upon class. So there's truth. Now, matter of fact, this is truth. That low class people, the first people identified as low class, and they want nothing to do with them, were actually people who came from Europe and the UK, the British Islands, so they say. And these people were called white trash. Another name was called waste people. Look that up, y'all. Look it up. It's a group of people. They are doing this to everyone that is not Ashkenazi and Khazar. Period. There's nothing you can say. There is nothing you can say. You know, until I can make fun of the stereotypes that some of the Ashkenaz Khazarians are born with tails, that they're the ones that push LGBTQ, that they invented that satanic code, and they make sure that they protect it. So, it's not critical race theory, it's critical ghetto theory. It's because a lot of our people have live in impoverished neighborhoods with low income and low class. That's it. And it's a place, a position that people are in today that actually there's no excuse, because with the click of a button you can go look at something and it's going to teach you how to properly speak. You know, they got stuff. I just saw something the other day about not using the word very as much. Examples. I went on a date with a young lady in Indianapolis. Okay. In Carmel, Indiana, we're on this date, and the waiter addressed me about something, and
in 1 mile, turn right
she
onto
was
Haven
shocked,
Avenue.
And she told me she was shocked at the way I responded. There's a certain, I'm trying to remember exactly what it was, but the waiter said something, and I didn't say please. There you go. And she was shocked. I can't remember exactly. I feel so bad I can't remember. Obviously the date wasn't that good, you know. Attractive young lady, a little crazy. Well, anyway. So because I respond in a certain way, she was curious.
Go past this light.
It didn't turn her on at all.
Turn right.
It actually turned her off, because it's like, oh shit, now I'm with a guy who's probably one of those correct your sentence type of people, or you can't stand when people do not speak properly. But I'm not into the whole genre
At the
of
light, turn right onto Haven Avenue.
having
Turn
all.
left into the parking lot.
Oh my God, man! I already know that saying all these sayings and being super punctual and all that stuff. I'm really tired of that. I do understand that this really is a bastard language, and there's no honor in that. That's the reason why the terminology called intellectual masturbation exists. Because you're intellectually masturbating, speaking a language that has the main
At the light, turn left into the parking lot, then arrive at your destination.
origin. The origin of the language is comprised of 5 different languages, and then later additional has been words from almost 20. Well, actually over 28 different languages. So this is ridiculous, y'all. So I don't pride myself in being like the best grammatical speaker or whatever. I don't really care about that anymore. I did for a while. I was that dude, but it doesn't pay my bills, so it's not really important to me. Not even about spelling anymore. I used to walk around with one of those little dictionary things and make sure I had all the proper words and syllables, and and it's just not important. But when it comes to classism, when it comes to putting yourself in a better position, if you talk like someone low class, the conversation is only going to go so far. You're not going to get a business opportunity. This stops everything immediately. It's immediate stop. As soon as they're having a conversation with you, and even if you are educated and ignorant to certain things, certain ways, people will dismiss you. Even if you are speaking properly, or you just using the low, you touching on some low frequency words, while majority of your conversations high frequency words. Cool. But if you're talking a certain way, the mannerisms and all that stuff with that, yeah, they'll dismiss you. So this is critical ghetto theory. Okay, we need to kill the ghetto. There's a good brother. I don't want to put it out there because I don't want anyone going after him because they'll hear that I said it. And he said we need to kill the Negro. And he would literally say this: death to the Negro. This person is a person of color, saying death to the Negro. You know why he was saying that? He wants people to recognize that being low class, talking ghetto, and all that, it's not impressive. And it's not a slap in the face to the man. It doesn't mean you're not a sellout. It doesn't mean that. It never really did. But it doesn't mean that. So I definitely agree with that. Not critical race theory. All right? Critical ghetto theory, y'all. Women, stop effeminizing your boys. Men, stop emasculating your damn girls, having them try and play basketball and stuff. Anyway, I'm going a little too far, y'all. Critical ghetto theory. Peace. You have been agitated.